I think there is so much confusion in the market around EBITDA, and everyone's got their own definition of EBITDA. It's adjusted EBITDA, or some unicorn version that we all want to come up with. Ultimately, we started everybody with EBOC, earnings before officer comp, right? So it's your earnings less your cost to run the business, which include team and software and administrative cost. But what is that number before you pay yourself, before you have any of these discretionary expenses that come out? So that's one of the KPIs that we now track: EBOC, earnings before officer comp or owner comp. And that just kind of sets the stage, right? And what we saw with these collective firms is anywhere between 40 to 45% was kind of that average on EBOC. And from there, then you can start to model these EBITDA situations like you would whenever you see an offer, an LOI come in from these different groups. So we've got a friend and she's evaluating 6 different LOIs right now. So she's got a very successful firm. Every one of these deals is different. And we're kind of helping her evaluate, just as a friend. We're not a broker or a paid person, just like what questions to ask. But every one of them adds back officer owner wages to a certain extent. So you can't really expect to go to market with EBITDA and not have any role in the firm moving forward if you currently work in the firm today. If you're an absentee owner, then yes, maybe. But if you do any type of production, any type of business development, any type of marketing, they're going to add back a part of wages to either replace you or to pay you on the other side of the transaction. And, all these private equity back will just stay there. Investment platforms, they want to buy your business. They don't want to buy your job. And I think that's where we as technicians that can actually do the work, we get confused about what our business is actually worth. We've seen consistently in these offers that there's probably an average officer owner comp add back of salary of about 300,000. That continues to be consistent, plus or minus 250 to 350 or 400. And then we also see a trail from 2 to 5 years. So all of these deals, have that built into them. And it's just good to share that in the room, see heads nod, people that have gone through these exercises, and really think, hey, if you're going to achieve a succession plan externally, you need to start that well in advance of 5 years from the finish line. And that's going to give you just more options. Much like we're doing with this friend, we see some of those options come in at 2 years, which are valued at a certain way. And then we see other options with equity role that are valued much differently. But it causes that person to stay for 4 to 5 years. So that's what I would share if somebody wasn't in the room and they really wanted no takeaways, is about that add back for officer comp of about 300,000 and the range of 2 to 5 years.